Welcome. My name is Matthew Stevens, and this is Pedal Echoes, a discussion about what pedals inspired or influenced an artist's creativity for new music. My discussion with Chris Sutter happened in the evening of September 12, 2020. Chris Sutter is the vocalist and guitarist for Meatwave. Chris and Jess Price of Chicago band Camp Dogs have formed a new project called Mercy of Nature.
Unafraid of the glue that seals my fate. Unafraid of you.
Chris and I discussed how Mercy of Nature came about and what pedals shape his signature sound for Meatwave. This is episode 5. Welcome to Pedal Echoes.
Thank you very much for having me.
How did Mercy of Nature get started?
Mercy of Nature began with Jess Price, who is a friend of mine, who I met on tour. Her band Camp Dogs and my band Meatwave were on tour with Cursive, which was really cool for us. And we had never met them before. Everybody got along great. So yeah, I guess we just developed a friendship. And later she came on another tour with us. We've just always kind of wanted to collaborate after that. She was living in Tulsa and came upon these tapes. And it was an 18-minute tape, 9 minutes on both sides. She was just like, do you want to do 9 minutes of music and we'll do a split tape? It kind of snowballed from there into what it is now. We're doing the zine with it, with poetry and all this stuff. We're in quarantine. She lit the fire under me to do all this stuff, record. It's like a mini album almost, 9 minutes of music and poetry and stuff. So yeah, really cool.
Does the name Mercy of Nature mean anything to either of you?
Not being afraid of the unknown, you're kind of at the mercy of nature. I think we all kind of develop this hive internet mind and kind of reconnecting with the elements. I think it's up to interpretation for people, and I really like that.
Let's talk about the pedals that give you your sound, and let's start with how that works with Meatwave.
It's kind of funny that you invited me on your show because I'm not a big pedal guy. I feel like I've mastered one pedal, and it's the digital delay, specifically the DD6. And so I don't know much about the other digital delay models, but the DD6 is really cool to me because it has the warp setting. There's a reverse setting, but this warp setting is basic delay, but when you press your foot onto the pedal and hold it, creates this cacophony crescendoing thing.
Is it like a self-oscillation?
Yeah, right. And it's actually funny that Frank Picaro basically gave me this pedal. So I don't technically own this pedal. It's still Frank's. And so if Frank is listening to this, I probably owe you $50 or something, or maybe $100, which I will pay. So yeah, you could hear it on all the Meatwave releases. People have come up to me and they're laughing at me, but it's just this one pedal. But now I have two of them. I set them differently, so one can act as more like a chorus pedal or kind of reverby, or on the other hand, turning the feedback way up and maybe reversing it and letting that go weirdly, over a part or in between songs.
That warp option sounds really cool.
The warp, yeah, that's my thing, man. I also recently got a Holy Grail reverb pedal, my first reverb pedal ever. Meatwave just did this new record, and I was able to borrow pedals from friends. I've incorporated it into my repertoire, which is nice, and so I could stop kind of using the delays as reverb and use the reverb. And I've been plugging it into the effects loop, too, of my amp.
Is there any of the pedals that you borrowed from friends that found their place on the record?
We went to Electrical Audio and recorded. We had so little time, but those guys have just drawers and drawers of pedals, and I am just too much of a coward to even, attempt it. So I stuck to what I knew. But yeah, it's just the two delays and the tuner, and then I have the reverb off to the side hooked up to the effects loop.
Going back to Mercy of Nature, that is a very stripped down sound with some ambient textures after I was listening to it. Did any of the pedals that we just discussed make it onto those recordings?
They did, yeah. The DD6 did make it on, not with a guitar really though. It's more through like a piano. But I always try to incorporate that DD6 because it's all that I know. If you listen closely, you could hear kind of the whole time these textures of piano and stuff.
Those underlining sounds, do you see any of those like help shape the sound on any of these songs?
It does, yeah. I mean, I always like the idea of just me and my voice and the guitar, that's like, if you can do that, then like, you did a good thing. You wrote a good song if that works. But like, I always want these things to kind of help me out. So if you could have like a synth or, like some delayed something to just kind of like hug you and cushion you in the song. I like that. I don't know why, but yeah, it helps for some reason, and it adds some kind of value to it, I think.
Well, it adds a layer to what it is you're trying to convey.
Yeah, and there's underlying feelings that can be conveyed, I think.
Can you tell me what you and or Mercy of Nature have coming up?
Yeah, Meatwave has a record coming out at some point. I can't really say when because we don't really know when, but we have a record, and everything got in the way with putting it out. So all I can say is it will come out eventually, and we're kind of at the whim of a lot of things. But we're super psyched about that. And as for Mercy of Nature, yeah, we're assembling these zines that we did right now. I don't want to be a salesman or anything, but we sold half of them. We limited it to 50 tapes and zines, so we sold half of them already. There's 25 left, and we're just so excited about kind of doing this thing and like the prospect of what it could be. So I can't really say what it's going to be, but yeah, I guess look out for it. I don't know. We're really excited about it.
That's awesome. Well, I thank you for being on Pedal Echoes.
Thank you so much, Matt. Yeah, this is awesome.
For more information of Chris Sutter's projects, Meatwave and Mercy of Nature, please visit meatwaveband.com and mercyofnature.bandcamp.com. From Mercy of Nature, this song is called Were You Ever Birthed? Please subscribe to this channel. It goes a long way.
Ever